गाइडेंस की जब बात करते हैं, सो आकाश बायजूस का क्या रोल रहा था आपकी इस पूरी जर्नी में?
I joined Aakash in 9th standard. I saw that my sister joined in 11th and I wanted to join early because foundation courses, it might help me bridge the gap. So I joined early. I gave ANTHE in 8th standard, which was pretty much a game changing moment for me because earlier I wasn't really into the competitive field with respect to Olympiads and stuff. And now I am I can actually judge where I stand because earlier school में रहते थे, school में हर कोई topper होता है. But now I'm competing all across India with respect to the different tests that Aakash have, like AIETS. So yeah, in terms of Aakash, it gave me a real perspective on where I stand with respect to everyone from all parts of the country.
Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to your very own BYJU'S 6 to 8 channel. I would welcome all of you who are here and I would like to say thank you that you guys are being such amazing, wonderful students as you waited till we set up. And of course, as you can see, we have a very different kind of setup today where we are going to be discussing about Aakash National Talent Hunt exam. But of course, before I get started, I will be using my phone to check all of your comments. So very quickly, I hope I am audible, I am visible, and what I'm writing on the screen is visible to all of you. Yes, once the rocket goes away, you will be able to see it. Are we clear, everyone? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, I can see that a lot of you are telling me, ma'am, it's different. We are, it's all visible. Good evening, everyone. Yes, I can see that everybody is able to see, screen is visible, my screen also looks good, but of course I can't check my own audio, so you will have to tell me that. Yes, all right, everything is good to go. Right, a lot of you are new to class. I would like to welcome all of you wonderful students to our very own BYJU'S 6 to 8 channel. Before, of course, I get started, I hope all of you have hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, right? Because you know that we are a small family, but a very loving family. So you know that you show us your love by doing these two things, yes? And of course, spreading the word to your friends. Now, of course, as you can see, I am here with ANTHE, right? And I'm going to be telling you a lot about ANTHE, and I'm sure some of you would have been wondering about ANTHE as well. If you're a regular student in our class, then of course you would have heard about ANTHE from all of us. But specifically what we are going to be discussing today is the question paper pattern, and I'll quickly take you through the syllabus as well. So I'm just going to take 10 to 15 minutes of your time and I'm going to get started. Yes? So very quickly, what is ANTHE? Yes, ANTHE is nothing but the Aakash National Talent Hunt exam. Now, of course, it is scheduled to happen around November time. So we have online modes and offline modes, and I'm going to tell you a lot about it, right? So do not worry. But yes, first thing first is to register for ANTHE. So do not forget to hit the description that is there. Yes, all right. Okay, so just give me 1 minute. Let's go back and we'll present it once again because I think I went to the next one without it. All right, everybody. Yes, moving on to the next one that is going to be there. Let's get going. All right. Yes, all right. Okay, just give me 1 moment. Let me just figure this out. I'm also very new with this board, so sometimes I get lost, right? Okay. Yes, all right, everybody. We'll get going. Now, of course, we know about this and we'll move on to the next one. So the next one, of course, is to tell you about what is ANTHE, right? ANTHE is Aakash National Talent Hunt exam and it is your gateway to success. What is going to take place? So now a little bit about Aakash that is going to be there. This is done by the Aakash Institute, right? And of course, we see here that if you register for ANTHE, you stand a chance to win 100% scholarship, you stand a chance to win cash awards, All India ranks, and of course, the most coveted trip to NASA. But before I get started with all of this, how many of you paid attention to the video that was played in the beginning of the class? Can you all tell me how many of you paid attention to the video? Not the promotional Aakash, the ANTHE video, but the video of an interview with a student that was there. Very quickly, everybody, how many of you paid attention to this? In the meanwhile, I'm just going to put this on presenter mode. Yes. So very quickly everyone, how many of you paid attention? I want you to tell me. Ink is not visible. Some of you said me. Very good. Lot of you paid attention to what was happening there. Now, if you see, that was an interview which was taken with a student, not just any student, but a student who scored an All India rank of 16. And she was the student who scored #1 rank. She's the first amongst the females who are there, or amongst the girl students who are there. And her name, of course, is Tanishka, right? And of course, we know that Tanishka mentioned something, that she gave ANTHE when she was in 8th grade, and that instilled a competitive spirit. Now, we always tell you, right, that it will help you with later on, give you a feel of competitive exams. We often tell you all of these things. But now you have heard somebody who has told you that. So this enough is validation that now is the time to give your ANTHE, right? Now is the time to get registered for it. And see, these are all things that we will tell you that it will help you. All of it is there. But the biggest reason I'll tell you for registering for ANTHE is the fact that I know my students. I know there are aspiring doctors. I know there are aspiring engineers. So you know what? This is where you start. This is how you start. So very quickly, everybody, will you promise that if you've still not registered, you will register for ANTHE? You can give me a thumbs up in the chat, right? Very quickly, everyone. Give me a thumbs up. Yes? All right. Very good. I can see that all of you are giving me thumbs ups. Yes. Very good. Very good, everyone. Very good. Now, of course, apart from this, we see that overall in 2021, we had almost, it's a very huge number, we had good number of registrations for ANTHE in itself, right? And we know that ANTHE is going to be taking place in November. Now, so a lot of you are asking me about, can I give mock test for ANTHE? Yes, you can give your mock test. You can go to the website and you can give the mock test. Now, apart from this, if you see, you have online mode. Online means you can take it from home itself. You'll get a link after you get registered and you can take it from home, and these are all the dates in which you can register. Similarly, offline modes is when you go to the center, and the center will be based on how you pick it and of course based on the options that are there. But it's taking place on 2 Sundays, that is November 6th and 13th. Mark these dates, very, very important for all my students. Now, eligibility criteria, of course, from 6th, 7th, 8th grade in this particular batch of students who are there, 7th and 8th, right? So, my dear 6th graders, I know you want to give it. You may have to wait one more year, but all my 7th and 8th graders, right? Please do not forget to register. And of course, your online exam timing will be from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can give it during any time in this login window that takes place. And do not worry about all of these details and writing it down. You know, I will be sending you the PDF on Telegram, so you can of course take these details from there. Now, of course, these are some exam details at a glance. Like I told you, offline exam are happening in 2 slots, okay? So, this is going to happen in 2 slots. Now, the first slot that takes place is going to be in the morning from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. While in evening, it's going to be between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Most important thing, exam fee is free of cost. You do not need to register for it. You don't need to pay. But you should register. Do not forget to register. And I can see that a lot of you are asking me how to register for ANTHE. My wonderful students, the link is there in the description box. Click on that and get yourself registered. Alright? So I hope that I have answered. Now, of course, I can see some of you are talking to me and asking me about the syllabus that is there. But before I get to that, right? These are some important things that you need to keep in mind. Last date of registration for ANTHE. Now, if you are going to be, the last date for receiving this is going to be, of course, in 2 ways, right? Now, of course, when you are doing for online exam, it should be 3 days before the exam. Which means if you have decided to give the exam on 5th of November, the last date up to which you can register is going to be 3 days before that. But see, you are all very punctual, very dedicated students. So don't keep it till that end. You register now itself and keep that ready. And for offline exam, it is going to be 7 days before the date of exam, right? So it's important that you submit in your registrations. And of course, the result declaration will be 27th of November for 10th, 11th and 12th, right? But we don't need to worry about 27th. What we need to focus is on 29th of November. This is our what do you say, D-Day, where our results are going to come out. And of course, for all 6th and 7th and 8th graders, it will be coming out on a Tuesday. So this is when our results are going to come out. We know when the exams are going to start. We are all aware about the dates, right? And ma'am, where can I get my results? Where will I go and find it? I will get it in this particular link, right? So you can see here it's anthe.aakash.ac.in. Again, like I told you, link, everything we will provide. All we need you to do is register and we will help you with the preparation. Yes, very good. Some of you are saying that you have registered for 13th of November. Very good, very good. All right. Now we are going to look at exam pattern and the syllabus, okay? Most important thing about today's class. Total number of questions we are going to have is going to be 35, right? And of course, total marks that it is going to be is for 90 marks. 1 hour test and no negative marking is going to be here. Now, if you see here, I can see some of you are asking me, ma'am, is it objective? Is it subjective? It is a MCQ based one, right? So, it is going to be MCQ based, multiple choice or objective test. And here, if you see, you will get 7 questions from physics, 7 questions from chemistry, 7 from biology, 7 from mathematics, and 7 which is mental ability, which is nothing but aptitude, right? And you know that whether it's your subjective or whether it's going to be aptitude, this is the channel that is going to help you with it. So do not forget to subscribe to the channel, right? And of course, this is the studying material or the syllabus. See again, all of this I will be sharing it with you on our Telegram channel. But quickly to take you, for 7th graders, pay attention. You have heat, winds, storms and cyclone and motion in time. For chemistry, fiber to fabric, acid, bases and salt and physical and chemical changes. Biology, we have nutrition in plants, animals, weather, climate and adaptations and respiration in organisms. Mathematics, you have integers, fraction, decimals, data handling, simple equation, lines and angles, triangles and properties, congruence, and of course you have comparing quantities. And of course in mental ability you have series, right? And of course you have direction test, mathematical operations that are there, missing character, puzzles, mirror and water image, all of it. So do not worry. Like I told you, this is a channel which will prepare you, so nothing to worry about. And of course this is for 8th grade. Again, you can see that some of these chapters are already covered by us. And of course, we have some additional chapters which we will be covering. I'm not going to go through the details of it. I'll share it with you on Telegram. You can take a screenshot or you can take a screenshot right now at this very moment so that it'll help you. Yes, everyone. So what are you waiting for? I have told you the exam pattern. It's going to be simple 35 multiple choice questions. We are going to be having questions from all your subjects, P, C, M, B, right? Along with aptitude. And of course, we see here that registration is absolutely free. Exams are in November. Links are available in the description box. Yes, everyone. Are we clear with this? Very quickly, give me a thumbs up on the chat and promise me you will all register for ANTHE after this. Can IGSE students, so your syllabus here, as in which board you come from in school, will not matter. You must be from, Indian based mainly. Yes? All right. Very good. Very good. So yes, everybody, I think this was the ending slide that I had in the beginning, but I hope now that everything is clear. All right, so I told you I would just take this class for about 10 to 15 minutes to give you a quick update. So if you are not able to follow some of this now, you can always come back and watch the class, right? And of course, like I'm telling you again, your inspiration should be the fact that these are small steps that you build towards your future, right? If nothing, this is going to be an exposure for you. And as 6th to 7th to 8th graders, I'll always tell you, this is the time to be adventurous. And I know you are adventurous, I know you are competitive, and I know you will give the exam for ANTHE. Yes, everyone. So very quickly, I hope that all of you have understood everything. Very quickly, give me a thumbs up in the chat and then we will wind up our class for today. Yes? All right. Very good. Very good. Everybody has taken screenshots. I can see the chat. Wonderful. And if you have any more queries, right, I always tell you, you can drop it in the comment section below. We will definitely be getting back to you. All right, everyone. So with this, I will be signing off. Thank you so much for being such amazing students. Hoping to see you very soon again. Bye-bye and good night.